Let me show you what's happening with most coaches, consultants, and service providers right now. On the left, we have what I call your current pricing trap. And you're actually doing pretty well, but you can do a lot better. So you're charging $1,000 for individual calls. It could be a 90-minute call. You don't get a lot of those though. And then you have your VIP days. You're charging $8,000 for that. And where you make most of your money is where you have your group program and you charge 2,000 per person for that. But obviously with your group program, it does require the volume and the traffic and getting people into that program. So currently you're doing anywhere from 15,000 to 20,000 per month. Here is where you have a shift that changes everything. So let's take a look at the corporate value side. Look at how the same time and expertise can be used in the corporate space. So you have that $1,000 call, that can become a $25,000 leadership training, 2 hour training, 1 hour training, a one off. You have your VIP day that's typically 8,000. You can make that evolved into a 35,000 team development package. And sometimes it could be a 4 to 5 to 6 hour day, or you can do it once a week for 1 hour, once a week for the team. And then when we think about your group program, now we can transfer that into monthly coaching. So that same team development training that you do, you can also offer once a week. You have office hours at 12 o'clock on Tuesdays, as an example. And those leaders or those executives can come and ask questions and you can help them individually. Those are your office hours. Not everyone is going to be able to show up every single week. So the great thing is you may have office hours and you may just have 3 people show up one week. Of course, you get them to sign up ahead of time, right? But you consistently do it, and that could equal your $50,000 package. So if you think about that overall, you could have a quarterly contract, and that's 30,000 to 50,000 per month. And then the best part, you're not doing any extra work. It's about packaging what you already know for the corporate market. Because here's the thing, they're already spending this money. They have training budgets that they need to be used, and they're just spending it with someone else if they're not spending it with you. So instead of chasing monthly revenue targets, you're pretty much looking at quarterly contracts bringing in 30,000 to 50,000 per month consistently. So I want you to start to think about how can you match what you're already doing to transfer it into the corporate world. And if you're interested in something like this, comment below or send me a message. Let's look at your current programs and figure out how much that could be valued when you take it to corporate. And keep in mind, when I talk about corporate, it could be a nonprofit, it could be an accelerator, it could be a university, it could be a company with 30 employees, with 50 employees. It doesn't always mean Fortune 500s. A lot of these smaller companies, they have the budget. You just have to know how to package your expertise to speak to their needs.